Want to own a legendary motorcycle without breaking the bank? From the revolutionary Honda CB750 to the iconic Triumph Bonneville, these vintage motorcycles are more affordable than you think. Today, we're diving into 8 vintage motorcycles that offer incredible value for first-time riders. Whether you're into cafe racers, sport bikes, or classic cruisers, we'll show you how to get that dream bike for under $10,000. Plus, we'll break down what makes each one special and what to look out for when buying. If you're into motorcycles and scoring amazing deals, you're in the right place. Take a second to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and you'll catch our next video on rare bikes owned by everyday riders. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Number 1. Honda CB750. Anyone who is interested in motorcycles must have come across the Honda CB. Although there is no definitive consensus on what CB represents, theories range from city bike, crossbeam, citizen's bike, among many others. It is clear, though, that the CB encompasses a variety of models over many years. Honda has provided CB models in different configurations, ranging from the urban Bentley S50 to the athletic CB 1100 SF. The Honda CB750, among the first large displacement, transverse 4-cylinder motorcycles to come from Japan, revolutionized the market. It became an immediate sensation, some even regard it as the first superbike in the world. However, do not allow that designation to confuse you. In comparison to its contemporary equivalents, this timeless elegance is quite mild. The CB750 strikes the perfect balance of being strong enough for an experienced rider to appreciate, while also being gentle enough for a beginner to master. The subsequent models had a weight of 550 pounds and generated 66 horsepower, a strong ratio that ensures riding one is exciting yet still comfortable. With 430,000 produced and a modest yet expanding fan base, there are plenty of aftermarket parts available. In comparison to contemporary bikes, classic motorcycles such as the CB750 are mechanically straightforward, with many parts easily accessible for enthusiasts and DIY mechanics. Number 2. Suzuki GSX-R 750. The GSX-R 750 is an iconic figure in the racing realm, enchanting riders since its introduction in 1984. As a trailblazer of the 80s superbike era, the Gixxer has upheld its supremacy in the road sport bike industry for years. This lengthy production period results in an extensive variety of used models, making the 750 from 2008 to 2010 an excellent option to consider. Nonetheless, the GSX-R 750 could be challenging for first-time riders, as the 2010 version boasts 148 horsepower at 12,800 RPM. Weighing 419 pounds with its aluminum frame, the 750 can hit 62 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds. Essentially, if you've been riding for a while and are craving a super sport, the 750's engine size represents great balance, sitting above the 600 and below the overwhelming power of certain litter bikes from our compilation of affordable sport bikes with strength. Even though the 08 model is nearing its 20th anniversary, the motorcycle's sleek and classic design continues to appear fierce, with sharp angles and graceful curves, while its unique Cyclops headlight and seat cover unmistakably identify it as a Gixxer. While prices may differ, $10,000 ought to be easy. Number 3. Suzuki GS1000. Cozy, robust, and outside the traditional motorcycle trend, a well-maintained GS1000 is an economical vintage litter bike full of character. Following Honda's breakthrough with its 4-cylinder CB, Japanese companies vied for portions of the American market, leading to increasingly powerful and lighter motorcycles. In 1976, Suzuki launched its GS400 and GS750 models. To achieve speed without significantly increasing weight, engineers extended the stroke of the 750 in 1978, leading to the creation of the GS1000. The Suzuki GS750 was the lightest motorcycle in its category, providing its larger displacement counterpart with a superior power-to-weight ratio. The GS1000 was incredibly speedy for its time, boasting 90 horsepower and 61 pound-feet of torque at 6,500 RPM within a 562-pound frame. Although Suzuki manufactured the E model solely from 1978 to 1980, it led to the creation of a shaft-driven variant, the GS1000G, which subsequently gave rise to the GS1000 GL, with both continuing production until 1982. While the production run wasn't as remarkable as the CB, these often overlooked bikes share several advantages. They are quick, comfortable, easy to maintain, and very affordable. The worth of Suzuki GS1000Es in pristine condition is estimated to be under $3,500. Number 4. Harley-Davidson Sportster 1200. In production since 1958, Harley-Davidson found success with one of the best-selling models ever created, the Sportster. Occasionally unjustly criticized as the Mini Harley, the Sportster keeps all the Harley allure at a cost significantly lower than the larger models. Although it turns 20 this year, the 2004 model has aged gracefully. Offered with either 883 or 1200cc engines, the horsepower output, ranging from 55 to 60, might appear modest in comparison to the GSX-R 750. But do not be deceived. The torque of the 45-degree V-twin Evo appears to deliver endless power, and you won't need to downshift through 3 gears to navigate a corner as with high-revving 4-cylinder sport bikes. What distinguishes the 04 and subsequent Sportster models from previous versions is that Harley introduced an essential addition, which was a rubber-mounted engine. Although Sportsters might not be synonymous with comfort, the rubber mounting significantly improves the experience for rides longer than a brief joyride. The 04 offers multiple trims, but our top pick is the Roadster, the sole variant featuring dual disc brakes at the front. What's appealing about the Sportster is not just its budget-friendly Harley allure, but the appearance remained quite similar until a major overhaul arrived in 2021. Your bike may be somewhat outdated, but it won't appear that way. Number 5. Honda Goldwing SE. Standard Honda dependability and an innovative strategy to evolve the range have established the Goldwing as one of the most sophisticated and comfortable touring motorcycles available today. Nonetheless, with an initial price of around $25,000 that can quickly rise above $30,000 with additional features, the new models might not appeal to everyone. Luckily, Honda has been producing the Goldwing since 1975, giving a wide selection of used models to pick from. By the time the 4th generation of the bike arrived, Honda had nearly perfected luxury comfort and smooth performance. If you can overlook somewhat outdated aesthetics in a classic antenna, the Goldwing SE from 1993 to 2000 might just be your hidden treasure. The 4th generation 1988 Goldwing was introduced with a horizontally opposed 6-cylinder 1500cc engine. Offering a seamless power output and ample supply, the motorcycle was substantial yet exceptionally comfortable. Audio systems, heated footrests, exceptionally comfortable seats, ample storage, air-adjustable front suspension, and an amazing passenger backrest are a few of the enduring advantages of the Goldwing. This iteration of Goldwing is still remarkably budget-friendly, at least for the time being. The 1993 model is valued at only $4,500 in favorable condition, while the 2000 model is slightly higher, with a good condition appraisal of $6,570. Number 6. Honda XR650L. Honda produces all kinds of things. If you prefer off-roading over highway cruising comfort, the XR650L provides renowned reliability in a budget-friendly pre-owned option. The Honda XR650L is a superb choice for first-time riders who love both off-roading and street riding. The reality that the contemporary XR650L, celebrating its 30th anniversary, remains virtually unchanged suggests either it is severely outdated or Honda struck gold with its initial design. The majority of indicators suggest the latter. Available since 1993, the XR650L is a dual-purpose bike designed for trails and streets, featuring a 644cc single-cylinder engine with single overhead cam that produces 40 horsepower, all within a lightweight frame that weighs 345 pounds. The power and weight ratio is sufficient to reach speeds of 96 miles per hour, more than adequate for street riding, while providing enough torque for any trail ascent. Equipped with a skid plate, tall fenders, a suspension offering ample travel, and the necessary lighting for lawful road use, the XR650L may lack the extravagant features of a BMW or KTM, but it effectively accomplishes its purpose with simplicity and dependability. The outstanding condition of the 1994 XR650L is valued at $2,105. It's challenging to ride on 2 wheels for any less than that. Number 7. Triumph Bonneville. Prior to the arrival of Japanese superbikes in the late 1970s, the British dominated the performance roadrunner market, showcasing a variety of cafe racers from manufacturers such as Norton, Triumph, and Royal Enfield. Regrettably for the British, the enthusiasm for superbikes such as the GS1000 and CB750 significantly restricted their hose. However, the positive aspect for cafe racer enthusiasts is that the early 2000s experienced a nostalgic revival, introducing some stylish bikes into the market. The air-cooled parallel twin 865cc revival of the Triumph Bonneville retains the appeal of the classic motorcycles while incorporating enhanced components and technology, such as double overhead cams and 4 valves for each cylinder. The body is sleek, robust, and genuinely eye-catching, all due to a nostalgic design that perfectly appeals to fans of the original models from the 60s and 70s. Triumph has even camouflaged the fuel injectors to resemble carbs. A great bicycle for navigating the city, the motor delivers 62 horsepower and 44 pound-feet of torque, sufficient to get into or out of predicaments. First-time riders can acquire the early millennial Bonneville for prices ranging from $3,000 to $5,000, with its excellent condition estimated at $4,770. Number 8. Suzuki SV. You enjoy a V-twin engine with strong low-end torque, but the chrome aesthetics of a cruiser don't appeal to you? Take a look at the Suzuki SV series, a tough-looking naked street fighter suitable for riders of all experience levels, including first-time riders. The 650 by itself ought to engage even the most seasoned riders, while the 1000 is undeniably a powerhouse. As the name suggests, the SV series is driven by a liquid-cooled 90-degree V-twin engine. The SVs are accredited roadsters, nimble and lightweight with exceptional balance due to a low-riding narrow centerline engine. Power arrives smoothly and consistently, in contrast to the aggressive, high-revving 4-cylinder sport motorcycles. Nevertheless, the SVs still possess a lot of captivating sporty appeal. If you're more inclined towards full fairing, the SV1000SZ has got you taken care of. The Suzuki SV series isn't merely a fleeting success. It's the result of ongoing innovation and dedication from Suzuki. It's a notch below the exclusivity performance-centric superbikes, yet an SV will never be tedious for the average to skilled rider. A 2005 SV 650 in great shape is worth slightly less than $6,000, whereas the larger engine of the 2005 SV 1000 is estimated to cost about $9,000. While these figures might not be minimal, they certainly deliver significant performance value. So those are our top picks for vintage bikes that won't destroy your wallet. Whether you're drawn to the classic charm of the CB750 or want that raw Harley feel with Sportster, there's something here for every rider and budget. Pretty cool how you can own a piece of motorcycle history without breaking the bank, right? Speaking of unique bikes, in the next video we're diving into some incredibly rare motorcycles that regular riders like you and me have managed to get their hands on. You won't believe some of these finds. Hit subscribe and tap that bell so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.